Hello everyone. I know it's been a very long time since I made a YouTube video, but today I wanted to walk you all through pretty much a full day of my life for the most part. We're gonna go to the gym and we have upper today. And then I wanted to show you guys a couple meals throughout the day and just kind of give you guys an inside look on what I do. And I definitely want to make this more of a kind of weekly thing. It's just I've been so busy with school and just really short form content. Like the bulk of my life is on TikTok and Instagram because I work with a couple brands. So I have like contractual things that I have to hit in regard like to the posts and everything. And the YouTube just isn't there yet. So slowly we're gonna build this. But I appreciate anyone who's out there watching this and anyone who's supported me over the last, I don't know, year and a half when I started social media. And I hope this is a great way for you to learn more about me. And this is a new beginning for the YouTube because I kind of want to take the YouTube in a different direction than how it was headed. So yeah, feel free to watch, tag along for the day, and I hope you enjoy. I am starving and I need something to eat. So I'm thinking for breakfast, we'll go eggs for sure. Get some eggs. Go. Don't mind the mess that the fridge is right now. So yeah, eggs for sure. Goes over there. And then I think I'm gonna be making oats. So I need some chocolate syrup. This is a game changer. Sugar-free chocolate syrup. So you're getting like the same taste of chocolate, 10 calories, bro. So yeah, that's coming out. Yeah. One of these bad boys for sure. It's like, so yeah, definitely that. And then we'll also grab some strawberries and blueberries. One second. All right, super unfortunate that just occurred, but I think we are good now. I went and washed all of the blueberries and I think we should be set for breakfast. I think I just need a pan though, and it's not clean. So yeah, anyways, today we're gonna be going to the gym and hitting upper, which I'm super excited about, but I wanted to show you kind of what I eat beforehand and explain why I eat the meal that I do. I know most of you guys have only seen like my interactions through short form content, so it leaves a lot of talking that needs to get done, and I feel like we have a lot of conversations over the next long period of time to have, you know what I mean? Let's watch this. So yeah, first on the menu are eggs, and I'm probably gonna go make I'm thinking like a 4-egg scramble. I feel like that's pretty solid and it'll get me through for a while because it's 8 o'clock a.m. right now. And then we're gonna go to the gym. I wanna leave for the gym at around like 11:30, and then we'll get there at 12. And then yeah, I'll be good because I do have class later from 5 to 8, but I should have enough time to, make this all work. So yeah, step one is always to coat the pan with a non-stick spray. Get that nice so the eggs don't stick to the inside. And we take 4 eggs and we're just gonna go ahead and slap them all in there. Now I do full eggs because there's a lot of health benefits to eating all the parts of just a regular egg. I know some people that are in the bodybuilding scene will just do the whites, but then like I feel like you're missing out on the health benefits. Oh, some shell in there. Oh, come on little guy, come on. Playing like soccer with the yolk. So yeah, like I was saying, there's a lot of health benefits to eating. Dude, more shell, you know what? I'm about to just eat the shell. Like, I'm about to just eat the shell. Like, I don't understand why we're doing this. It is what it is at this point. Then you give these guys a stir. Make sure they're nice and mixed up. Now I do it, and I know a lot of people do it outside the pan or they mix it with other stuff, but I'm showing you, I wanted to be authentic to who I am, so I'm showing you the ways that I go about my life. While the eggs are cooking, I go ahead and I make my protein oatmeal bowl, which is my like carbs for the morning. And I know a lot of people say like you can skip the the morning carbs and everything, but because of how my diet's set up, I kind of need it in the morning because I also lift like not too far. Like I'm lifting in what, 4 hours? So I'm gonna need like some form of carb in my body, because I don't really recommend like lifting fasted or training fasted or anything like that. You're not gonna get, you know, more body fat loss. Like it all comes back to calories and how much you burn and how much you eat throughout the day. And so as long as it's equated, by the end of the day, you're good. Yeah, we're gonna make a protein oatmeal bowl. If I can find a bowl. Do I just have to wash everything? Oh no, I have a bowl. All right, we're good. Yeah, so, no, there's just chocolate. There's chocolate crap in it. All right, we got a bowl. Now we grab oatmeal. Now I don't measure out how much I'm putting in the bowl, but you can kind of just eyeball like what 3/4 of a cup would be. And there's not a lot left. Just dump it in there. There we go. So yeah. Now you fill this bad boy. You can do milk. I do water. I'll show you. Come with me. Or not. Yeah, just come right there. So yeah, you can do milk or water, but I always just do water because it's easier. And you basically fill the oats up until the top is like mildly cut, like slightly covered. Like I'm talking like there wouldn't even be a measurement for like how small of a layer of water that is. So yeah, and we go ahead and microwave this for 2 minutes. Microwave this for about 2 minutes. And then while that's microwaving, you go ahead and cut the fruit. Now, the fruit that I use are strawberries, blueberries, and 1 banana. So it's all the fruit that you need. These all offer like really good sources of vitamins, minerals, carb, potassium, if you're trying to de-bloat, and yeah, just a lot of good nutrients in these 3 fruits combined. Now I'll tell you the trick about the eggs is it's all in the seasoning. So onion powder, go ahead and get a nice layer of onion powder on there. Garlic powder, okay. Pepper, black pepper. And salt. Now this last one's really just for the hydration benefits. So once you get salt in there, you're gonna be able to retain more water because it fills your body with sodium. And basically what sodium does, it retains water, and it's kind of the opposite of potassium and other electrolytes that help flush water throughout through your system. At least that's what I've picked up over time, I believe. So yeah, it looks like the oats are done. The eggs need to get flipped. Scrape those bad boys. So yeah, this is like, bro, it's such a simple breakfast. It's just because I make everything like day of. It takes a little bit of time sometimes. But luckily I am fortunate enough to not have to really worry about time that often, which is a huge blessing in my life. But yeah, eggs are cooking up. We got the oats. Then we just need to cut the fruit, put the protein powder into the oats, re-microwave the oats, and then we'll be good. Slap that baby in. Make sure all the protein powder is like dissolved like into the oatmeal. This way your oatmeal isn't just like plain oatmeal. And then also you're not just like relying on the protein from the eggs. You're getting like a good bit more. And it doesn't matter what kind of protein you use. I'm not even gonna show you the kind that, like, even though I'm sponsored, like it doesn't matter. Like you can just choose whatever protein you can afford. You know what I mean? All right, now once it's all like mixed up, you should be able to tell because it'll change color, like according to the protein powder. We're gonna slap this back in the microwave for another minute and like 30 seconds. All right, now that we have like our breakfast like assortment, we're just gonna toss all these different fruits and everything into the bowl. And then hopefully these are good. I cleaned them, you know, so we're just gonna try to not think about it too much and just eat the food, right? Just eat the food. We take the chocolate syrup, spread that on there. Okay, looking good. Take some honey for some more carbs and some sugars. Bang. So you should end up with a bowl that's looking somewhat like that. Super delectable. Make sure you use a Hello Kitty bowl, Hello Kitty, and we're good. If you've ever been wondering what you need to eat for breakfast to be rich, jacked, and handsome, Here you go. Nah, okay. All in all, the breakfast ends up being a bowl of protein oatmeal with like a 3/4 cup of just kind of any type of oats, protein powder, blueberries, strawberries, bananas. You can use whatever amount to your own, discretion, however hungry you are. And then 0 sugar chocolate syrup and honey. And then we also have a plate of 4 scrambled eggs, seasoned with onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, and salt. Thing of coconut water. This is the pineapple flavored one. This is just for some more potassium to start the day off with. A white Monster, because I don't drink. I don't know if anyone knows this. I've never had coffee. Like I've never wanted to try coffee. I'm not very like in tune with the smell of coffee. So we're not. This is how I get my caffeine for the day. And obviously, like a guy needs his caffeine, right? So we're not gonna be drinking coffee, and then a glass of water that we're gonna refill like 2 or 3 times, just to make sure we're staying hydrated. And yeah, that's breakfast. I don't know about any of you guys, but breakfast is my favorite meal of the day by far. I think it has the most potential with like, in terms of like variety. People might say like dinner because you can make breakfast dinner, but then that defeats the purpose of dinner. If you're just gonna have breakfast food for dinner, I hate that. Double standards. But yeah, so it's again like 8:30 right now. We're gonna eat this, and then we will revisit each other in like 3 hours. When I'm making my pre-workout snack, we'll drive over to the gym, hit upper, and then I do have class, so there's gonna be like a slight like intermission, and then we'll wrap things up in my room at night. So yeah, let me dive into this first. Hold on. Oh, dude, these freaking blueberries. I keep losing them. They're like, they just don't want to be eaten. Like they're like, no, please don't. I'm like, come here. Fine dining. All right, we are so back. I showered and I talked to some friends, family, etc. But we're about to eat the pre-workout meal to go to the gym, which I always just do rice cakes. Now let me show you guys this absolute horde of rice cakes I have up here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, rice cake reveal. Oh my God, bro. We are always stocked on rice cakes. I think this is the open sleeve. Yeah, okay. So yeah, rice cakes, honey right there. And then we always get our good friend, Mr. Pink Himalayan salt. Right there, baby. So let's go back over here. Bang. I have 2 secrets to just getting the best pumps of your life. And that's 1, quick digesting carbohydrates. And then 2, sodium, which means water retention. So the more water that you can bring into your muscles, the juicier your pumps are gonna be. And that's why you see a lot of people in supplement companies sell like hydration mixes and everything, because you wanna be retaining water in the gym. And so as you work out, you're sweating through that and you get a pump. I hope that makes some sort of sense. And like a lot of people also say like heat retention is very important, and it is. So that you'll see people like rot in their car for 20 plus minutes, and that was like popularized, not because it's fun or boring, but because you heat up throughout that process. And once you come to realize like lifting is all science, bro, your gains will skyrocket, and the fun that you'll have throughout the entire process will also get better. So yeah, we're gonna go with 4 rice cakes, which is crazy pool. We already have the sleeve ready. And so I just put it all onto a small plate. And I always go with caramel because they're 50 calories per rice cake. So this whole meal is gonna end up being like close to 300 calories after the amount of honey that I add on. But I also don't track any of my calories. I just really focus on getting 10,000 steps minimum throughout the day. Also doing cardio 2 to 4 times a week. So I'll probably end up doing Stairmaster today for like 20 minutes. And then, yeah, just most of like my progress wasn't found on some extravagant plan and it wasn't done perfectly or optimally. Like I ran a modified bro split throughout the last year and a half, and we'll talk more about that on the way to the gym, about my new split and everything. But you don't have to do everything to the book, bro. Like as long as you're having fun and you're seeing some sort of progress, whatever works for you works for you. And at the end of the day, if someone judges you for that, bro, screw them, who cares? So yeah, that's pretty much what I eat almost every single day before I go train. It's quick, it's not super like fattening, in the sense that I'm not gonna say it's healthy. Like I'm not gonna say rice cakes are extremely delectable, or good on a palate, but it's carbs and you can modify it to whatever carbs you like. I just prefer this because it's easy, it tastes good to me, and it doesn't fill me up too much. So yeah, this will get me through, this is about like, I wanna say 60 grams of carbs, and this will get me through the whole training session. I'll be good from, what time is it? 11 to, I wanna say like about 3 when I eat again. And well, hopefully I'm back here by 3 because I have class at 5:30. So that means I do commute about an hour every day. So I have to leave here at like 4:15. So we've got 5 hours to get a crazy lift in, vlog it all, eat something, change, drive to school, go to class, come back, and we'll be back here by like 9. Yay. I almost forgot my like actual pre-workout drink. I almost forgot to show you guys what I actually drink. So I have a supplement cabinet that is shared between my sister and her fiance. So this is all our good treats and everything, and I have a ton of flavors thanks to one, the Vitamin Shop, great sales. I would definitely open up a Vitamin Shop like rewards account because you get free stuff all the time. I think I already had a Monster, and I'm trying to cut back on caffeine. I say that every time. I'm trying to cut back on caffeine, and then I'm like actively having an energy drink and taking 2 scoops of pre-workout, and then I'm like having a diet soda. So we're just not cutting back on caffeine at all. Yeah, I think we're gonna go peach rings for today. So peach rings from Legion, very good flavor. And we'll probably also, because it's an upper day pump, I wanna get, juicy and, get a filthy pump going. So we're probably gonna go with a scoop of non-stim as well, which is this Arctic Blast from Legion as well. So this one is caffeine free, and it's all just like pump stimulants. And then I always take my creatine afterwards, but when we get back, I'll show you guys that. So we are now headed to the gym. It's 11:40, so about 30 minutes. And it's a 30-minute drive to the gym for the most part. So that gives the rice cakes that I ate about like an hour to digest, which in my opinion is a perfect amount of time for your pre-workout carbs to, get in you. But also got the pre-workout drink that I sip on the way to the gym. And basically, like, you want to have your pre-workout drink 20 to 30 minutes prior to lifting. At least that's just the way I've always done it. And yeah, that's like just the plain simple facts. But past that, I really wanted to talk about my split and why I changed. And I took the science pill. I hopped on 2 times frequency, which I know a lot of my former training was on a modified bro split. So a lot of people, when I like posted that I was changing my split, everyone was like, "Oh my God, like you're finally like, you're doing 2 times frequency." And I'm like, yeah, I took the science pill. I was having difficulties with this thing because it kept overheating. I forgot it was like 1,000,000 degrees in Florida, but whatever. So basically I wanted to talk to you guys about my split. I went from a modified bro split over to a push-pull legs upper lower split. And the main reason is, yes, I took the science pill. I am officially a science-based lifter. Kidding. But a lot of my training philosophy for most of my life was based upon training hard, but using scientific principles to back up that training. So, for example, when I do a bicep curl,
no matter how you do a bicep curl, you're training the bicep, right? So a lot of people will debate over like exercise selection, reps, whatever, form, technique. All of that equates in the end if you, 1, perform a movement, and 2, train hard with it, and 3, volume equates by the end of the week to what you can recover from. So that's the way I've always approached my training. And the reason I was doing a modified bro split in the past was because it was working for me and I fully enjoyed it. But I'm getting to the point with my physique where, 1, I probably have to prioritize resting more, which is sad because it leads me to creating less content, but I also need to prioritize growth. And a big part of, making growth a priority is resting. So that was something that I kind of had to learn for myself over time, see what I can recover from and what I just am not capable of doing. And doing, 15 sets per body part in a single exercise, like in a single session, is just not something that I can do anymore. I'm sweating. Can you see that? I hate Florida with a passion. It's so hot here for no reason, like at all. So yeah, we're a science-based program now, and I better look like Hulk or like Captain America after he walked out of the cryo chamber thing. And like, I want to have all the not like allegations in the world, and that is one thing. I am 1,000% natural. I don't know if anyone out there questions it. I don't think my physique is that impressive overall to even question if I'm natural or not, but just want to clear that up. So yeah, I'm sweating my butt off in this car. I'm gonna go get in the gym, and we'll talk more when we're in there. But yeah, today's an upper body session, so we're gonna be doing lat pull down for my lats, a horizontal back row, probably on a machine for my upper back, a pec fly for my chest, a bicep curl, don't know which one yet, probably gonna do hammer curls, lateral raises with dumbbells, tricep extensions, and I think that's it. That's 6 exercises, and that's gonna be it. And then I'm just gonna do cardio, and that'll be the workout. So let's get to it. I'm like, you can see it, like I'm perspirating, bro. Like, what's going on?
Everyone can be super. And when everyone's super, no one will be. Few supers to get it worthy to fight you, but man, it wasn't good enough. After you trashed the last one, I had to make some major modifications. Sure, it was difficult, but you are worth it. After all, I am your biggest fan. Returning the favor. Oh, don't worry, I'll be a good mentor, supportive, encouraging, everything you weren't.
Okay, so we actually already made it to pec fly, but I wanted to quickly run over something that was kind of bothering me, because as I was filming this video, I was running into a lot of small problems, like a lot of small issues, and it kind of made me realize that like my day hasn't been going my way. Like, I was looking forward to filming this video and getting all this stuff created and blah blah blah, and as I was just waking up, making breakfast, dropping the blueberries, walking, just everything, showering, like the water was cold, driving here I was sweating, the camera was overheating, I'm lifting, it's just not going my way. And I was telling the one guy over there, like, my day is just, it's not going my way, and he said that you can start your day over at any time, and that like really opened my eyes up.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to start my day over. So I hope you guys enjoy this montage of the workout. I was trying to shoot a good amount of clips, but just wasn't having it for some reason today. I don't know why. The way I was shooting was acting up. So enjoy the montage. We'll go pose down once it's over. Like I said, lat pull down, hammer curl, lateral raise, pec fly, horizontal row, tricep extension, and then we're out of here. So again, thanks for watching. And yeah, if you're ever having a bad day, just know you can start over and continue having a good day. Let's go. We're gonna go ahead and pose it down really quickly. Let's take this off.
Yeah, it feels good. Like, I feel pumped, but that was just extremely mid, bro.
Yeah, I just want to talk before we leave because this kind of workout took a turn that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting to, you know, come here, have the best lift of my life because I had eaten the right stuff. I prepped, I slept well, and, you know, everything was in my control. And then all of the factors that were outside of my control kind of fell apart. So I think this was a great example of the fact that not everything is going to go your way in life, and it's just kind of about how you adapt and react. And I'm still going to be happy with like the video I end up making. I know I didn't get a ton of clips of me like actually training, but I know a lot of you guys don't come here for the actual training part because you get all of that on TikTok and Instagram. So whatever. If I could fix anything about today's upper day, I would change the hammer curl to just a regular curl. I did not have a bicep pump whatsoever. It's beyond mid. I also wouldn't try filming a TikTok at the same time I am filming a YouTube video. That was really stressful, and changing like lighting and everything was a whole thing. So would never do that again. Next time I film a YouTube video, I'm just gonna have to put out a random posing video on TikTok or whatever. Don't care. But honestly, like, if you can take anything away from this, it's just the fact that you got to continue trying no matter what is like life throws your way. Because honestly, like, the second you give up, your true character is shown, and you have to find the strength and courage within yourself to push through the hard things in life. And like, this is such a baby example because it's like just a bad workout, and it's just a couple of things that went wrong throughout my day, but at the same time, like, it's everything to me because this is all I do. So I hope that makes some sort of sense. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around for the lift. I'm gonna head home because I'm exhausted and I'm hungry, and I have school in 2 hours, so I will see you when we get back.
Yo, Gage. When are you going to get those monsters again? Bro, you gotta give me some tomorrow.
Once you have a suitable amount of Greek yogurt in the bowl, take a scoop of whey protein and slap that in the bowl. Take a healthy serving of granola, and I usually just eyeball this, bro, because I'm not too worried about it, but ooh, that's a lot, but whatever. Healthy serving of granola. And then you already can guess what is coming next. Sugar-free chocolate syrup. Let's go eat. Let's discuss some common programming errors when it comes to push-pull legs upper lower split, and how you guys can take the science pill for ultimate gains. Also, this is how the granola bowl of protein, just whatever misery, came out. I don't even know anymore, bro. My energy levels are just tanking right now. It's 3:10. I've got class, and I leave for class in 50 minutes. So this gives you guys an example of what I do every day. Then muy bien. I see a lot of people with their push-pull legs, like upper lower programs or whatever program they have, include too much volume, or they don't do enough volume. And you have to, well, that's all subjective in a sense, because all of what we can handle is different person to person. So like what, Joe does versus what Bob does can be, there's a wide range of different things, like different amounts of volume that they can each handle themselves. So I would say programming is really important when it comes to you figuring out like what you can do. For me right now, it's pretty much 6 to 8 total sets per body part spread across 2 sessions weekly. So it's like 6 for smaller muscles and then 8 for bigger ones. And I do that just because like my calves, right? Like, do they need 8 sets versus 6? Whereas like my chest, does it need 6 sets versus 8? And it used to be a lot higher, but as I've kept lifting, I've realized you don't need that much, and you end up just kind of burning yourself out in a sense. So you don't need to do all that, you know what I mean? Push-pull legs upper lower split for the next 6 to 8 months, and we'll see, how big I can get. If you guys can't tell, I'm very tired a lot of the time. I try to be super awake and active, but that is why I do run on caffeine. I'm just waiting for school to end, bro. Like, I do not want to go to class right now. But sometimes you gotta do the hard things to, get the great results. And this is one of those days. Wow, it's actually really good. It's hitting the spot. Usually I have food prepared, but I wasn't here yesterday, like at all, so leads me to eating this. That's one thing I want everyone out there watching this to ask themselves is, how far are you willing to go to make your dreams come true? Like, if you guys are looking at my day and comparing it to your own, obviously it's going to be very different if you don't do like what I do on it, like if you're not, posting fitness content or whatever. But it doesn't have to be, any of that. It could really just be like, if you have a goal that you're chasing, how far are you willing to go to see it come to reality and like fruition? And like for me, that was just waking up at 6 today, recording this vlog, filming a TikTok and whatnot, posting one, going to class, making sure my homework's submitted, getting all my finals in on time, and all this stuff. So, like, let's say your goal is to get a promotion at work. How far are you willing to go to get that promotion? And as long as it's like within like a set like moral boundary that you have, and you're doing it in a good way, like an honest way, how far you want to go for it? Because I know how far I'm willing to go, and I'm willing to suffer now and reap the rewards later, instead of just kind of not doing anything, not caring, and ending up with a life that I don't want or dream of having. So yeah, that's just something I want you guys to think about at home who's watching this, is how far you want to push yourself. And like I'll tell you, when I get back from class, I'm probably going to do cardio for a bit just because I didn't do it at the gym today because I was exhausted and my mind just wasn't there. But like, I know I have to do it, so I'm going to get it done. So I don't know. I think there's value in, you know, setting a goal, being honest with yourself, and then working as hard as possible to achieve that goal, instead of setting a goal, telling yourself you'll do it, you'll work on it, and then never doing it. And obviously, like, I'm not perfect. Like, I have my faults. I don't tell anyone like I do anything the best, but I do believe that I've gotten this far in the things that I do because I have like, inside, I want nothing other than for this to succeed. So I'm willing to make it happen by any means necessary. Now, back to more pressing matters. The actual lift, I could tell my energy was dragging. And the main reason was that I skipped my rest day I did push-pull legs. And then I was supposed to rest today, but I'm busy tomorrow. So I didn't want to take 2 rest days because I have stuff to do and I have stuff to get done, so I figured I'd lift. And that definitely hindered my like in-gym performance because I didn't hit the weight I wanted on, what's it called, the cable row, or even honestly pec fly. Like, I wasn't that satisfied with. I didn't really have much of a pump. Like, when I posed, I was pretty flat. So tomorrow we're taking off, we'll not be lifting, and then we'll bounce back with a lower day. And then honestly, I might even rest after that, just because, like, it's draining, bro. It's so draining, man. But yeah, sorry, I rambled a bit. I'm gonna go to class. It's my last class of the semester. Thank God. And then I will see you guys tonight. I will show you dinner, and then the nightly supplements, and then we'll wrap up the video.
Okay, so my camera was acting like an idiot all day, and I mean like all day. It has just been giving me every sort of problem that, you know, someone could throw at me. So I don't know if this is like overexposed, underexposed. The ISO setting is stuck at its highest level, which is really frustrating. And if you guys don't know anything about cameras, there's basically 3 settings that matter when it comes to recording, and that's your ISO, your aperture, and your shutter speed. And so I usually have my shutter speed set to double of what my like FPS is, so frames per second, and I try to record like 24 FPS videos, so they actually like turn out like smooth, you know what I'm saying? But lately, or I don't know if it's 24 FPS, but anyways, the number is like high, right? So now my shutter speed is stuck at 1/60 when I've seen it go up to 120, but I don't know how to manually adjust that, and I don't have the time to figure it out. So I'm gonna probably end up taking this camera to Best Buy and trying to get it all fixed. But I got back from class. This is all besides the point. I got back from class and I wanted to get my steps in, but I did not want to walk on my pad tonight. I really needed some fresh air to just kind of clear my mind. I had a really long day, but something stuck out to me in class today that I wanted to share with everyone. And there were 8 people in a 3-hour Monday lecture. So it's a 5:30 to 8:15 class. Bro, there was genuinely 8 people, like including me, in this class. So when I talk to you guys about wanting something like bad enough, bro, like that's me going to this class. Like, it's literally the last day of school. I still showed up, 1 of 8. Not saying that's like something I'm like overly proud of or I'm gonna like flaunt everywhere, but bro, there was 40 people in this class the last time I was there. You're telling me 32 people skipped? Not saying I haven't skipped in my day. Like, trust me, I've skipped a few, you know, fair share of, you know, lectures and whatnot. But put my hood up.
windy out here. But like the fact that there were 8 people in this class, like that's something that if you truly value anything in life, right? It's like I value getting my degree. If you have something you're passionate about, you're gonna pour time into it, even if it's a burden or not. I couldn't tell if that guy was, there's a car right there. I couldn't tell if he was turning or not because he had a blinker out, like his front right blinker. It's a P-diddle. P-diddle, I think that's what it's called, right? Someone correct me on that. But yeah, so if you want something bad enough, you're gonna put time and effort into it. And I drove to school and we actually got out of class early. We got out of class like in 40 minutes. So first of all, I drove an hour to class to be one of 8 people in class to get out 40 minutes into the lecture. Yes, I do feel like I, wasted a little bit of time, but it's all in the pursuit of something greater. That's what this walk is. We are cleansing my mind, my soul, and that's how I view, the gym in a sense, is that every lift that I have, whether it's good or bad, it's all working towards something, right? And the more steps that we can take towards this something, the better off we're gonna be. So I'm not like, whether I have a good or bad workout, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's just the fact that I went, I showed up, I put in the work, and eventually I will reap the reward. And that's how I've been my entire life. Like I have sacrificed so much, bro. I've built everything I've done, everything I've ever done, it was me. Like I'm not, like trust me. My family has helped me a ton. My friends have helped me a ton. I love everyone who's ever given me anything in life. I am fully grateful. But no one woke up at 4 and went to the gym. No one drove hours to class and got A's. Like that was me. That was all me, okay? That's something, and I'm proud of it. You guys have to stop worrying about getting other people to help you or involving other people in your life when you have to be the one to finally decide for yourself to do something about changing your life. And I am so dedicated to making my life better, and I will give anything to see it through. I'm grateful for anything anyone's ever done for me, truly. Like I couldn't have done what I am currently doing without, first and foremost, like my parents, my close friends, my siblings, coaches, teachers, stuff like that. But no one's gonna do it for you, bro. Nobody. Like you gotta want it. And if you don't want it that bad, stop now, because someone else out there wants it more than you. And there's someone out there that's working harder than you. That's just the reality of it, bro. Anyways, we're walking to Walgreens and I will see you guys inside the store to grab a protein snack. Like just look at that, bro. This place is beautiful, man. Walgreens little protein snack. I still have to eat dinner. It's what is it, 8:20? So we're still hungry, but screw it, we ball. All right, what do we got here? What's a Bearbell? Dude, $3.49. Taxing like crazy on the Bearbells. Walgreens do better. Here you go, peanut butter. And then, what else are you feeling? Kind of feeling a drink. Boop, boop. Oh, they got more over here. Oh nah. Give me that. Dude, see this? TC peanut butter? Nothing, bro. Just give me the chocolate dough. Grab a little drink for the road. Gatorade Zero. I got a big, I don't have a white one. It's dumb. You can go Gatorade Zero. There you go. Little snack hole. Okay. Oh. Just ran into a tree. So, package was acquired. We got a protein bar and a snack. And we're headed back home right now.
But yeah, like literally what I was trying to tell you guys earlier was like, if you want something bad enough, bro, you are going to do anything to see that mission, that goal through. And that's kind of my current plan with social media and bodybuilding in general, is just make all my dreams happen. So yeah, once we get back, we'll eat this up and talk a bit. It's just kind of hard to film right now. It's a little dark outside. I think I fixed it. It's like in Back to the Future when Doc Brown is like, Eureka! Like, that's how I feel right now. Does he says that, right? I think that's him. But anyways, yeah, we went to Walgreens, got a protein bar, also got a Gatorade Zero, which just like electrolytes, more of them, because why not? Yeah, like has them all. Anyways, we did that. But yeah, I just wanted to walk because I really just wanted to clear my head. This camera has been giving me a lot of issues, and if you guys can't tell, like, it's breaking out and like just stressed. But yeah, if you guys can't tell, like, I'm tired a lot of the time. Like, actually, like 99% of the time, I'm exhausted. So nothing we can really do other than continue to push through and, you know, get what is needed to be done, like done. And that starts tonight with dinner. We're gonna make beef, broccoli, jasmine rice. Yay! Yay! So appetizing. So we're gonna do that. And yeah, let's go. Step 1. Nice. Step 2. Broccoli. 5 minutes. Insert jasmine rice. Bang. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Beef still cooking pretty good. We seasoned it with garlic powder, onion powder, pink Himalayan salt, black pepper, and this is the next step. While that's all still cooking, we go ahead and make a pre-workout, or well, post-workout drink. So post-workout drink just goes in a glass of water, and it's a scoop of Recharge, which is basically like another hydration kind of supplement, but it also has creatine in it, and then it also has like some like post-lift essential stuff. Couldn't really tell you what exactly it is or why it's good. I kind of just take it because I feel like I'm supposed to. So 2 scoops of that in there, and then a scoop of creatine. So we end up taking 15 grams of creatine on the day. The first thing of rice is done. And we're also not gonna be eating like that whole pound of beef or that whole bag of broccoli. We're gonna like spread it into 2 meals. Now usually I do 3, but I didn't eat like at all today because of class. So we have to spread it into 2 meals. So I, hit calories today, but pretty much this is the post-workout drink. I'm just gonna take a spoon to stir it up. Really nice, so just take a spoon. Now usually I put it in like a shaker bottle, but all of mine are dirty right now, so we're just mixing it. Oh, that's strong. But yeah, let's get dinner finished up. All right, this is how dinner ends up looking. So we get like half of the pound in here with some of the broccoli, and then the bowl of rice and the beef on here with the broccoli. And then I usually do ketchup on top of that. So it's just a sugar-free ketchup from Heinz, and then a sugar-free root beer. Also magnesium. And then in my room, I also have a multivitamin, fish oils, ashwagandha, melatonin, and that's the nightly supplement stack, in case any of you guys were curious. I'm sorry, I'm really losing like kind of the whatever like intrinsic motivation I had to just do a lot, and I have kind of nothing else important to say other than to wrap this up. So let's sit down for a second and we can talk and eat and get this video
finished up?
It was a long day, but I am actually starving. I actually like haven't had a meal today, which is like really annoying. I just had that like poop bowl earlier of protein oats and eggs, and then that second poop bowl of protein yogurt, and then I have the protein bar. Like it's all been like fake food, and I can feel it, you know what I mean? So this is a good rebound from that. Let's get a bite of this though. Yeah, it's good stuff. Oh, I forgot to pack up the other one. Nah, I'll put it in the fridge. It's not gonna go bad in 15 minutes, but yeah, overall, like, if I could rate today, honestly, like, it was probably like a 4 out of 10, but these, like, type of days are kind of out of your control, and you have to look at, like, through the lens of what I did do and accomplished, and I worked out, I went to school, I filmed a whole vlog, I filmed a TikTok, I did some homework, some laundry, I made all my meals for the most part, I took a walk, got 10,000 steps, took all my vitamins and everything, did my hygiene, like my skincare. So if you just like keep stacking like the small wins, eventually it'll lead into something much bigger. And that's just kind of the way I have to see it for now. But yeah, so it was good to be back, good to be back vlogging. I miss this, and I will do my very best to do this more often, I promise. And we'll make the gym ones like better. We'll like fine tune everything. But yeah, if you guys want to support me any way possible, all my clothing is from Define, Able, and Fallen X Archives. Those are the 3 brands that I'm with right now. And I get all my supplements from Legion. So if there's anything that, you know, you guys want from those websites, Coach Chucky will save you on it all. And like I said, I appreciate anyone who does support me. It helps it helps way more than you could ever imagine. So I just want to let you know how much I love you guys. And yeah, thanks for sticking around. We'll be back soon.